Hey guys, how you doing? Anyone who has seen my Instagram channel knows that I don't, or me on Instagram actually, knows that I don't do like really fancy videos or anything on Instagram. It's not a show review or anything. It's just rants every so often, and usually the rants are political or of political nature or something that has to deal with any issues going on, and that I just basically have an opinion on. Don't know if I'm right or wrong, but it's my opinion, and it's a way to put it out there. And maybe people who don't see things a certain way will disagree. Some will agree. But either way, once again, it's my opinion. And, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. So this is mine. Actually, the thing I want to focus on is today's speech from Joe Biden. And here's the thing, guys. I've said it before. I don't care about either side really too much because we're kind of like just the bastard children, in the middle of an ugly divorce. That's kind of how it goes. How the parents are basically just using the kids sometimes to get back at each other. That's kind of where we're at, guys. That's what we are. We are those kids in the middle of an ugly divorce. Okay? Surrounded by lawyers and parents who really don't at the end of the day care at that moment about the kids all that much. That's where we're at. This is where we're at, guys. Because the speech that was given today, for someone who claims that they're trying to unite a nation, was one of the most divisive things I've ever heard. Seriously. It's like if you came out and said, well, the AIDS epidemic is being caused by all the gays. This is back in the 80s. You would come out with some shit like that. You know, um, it'd be crazy. It'd be absolutely insane. Because then everybody be hating the gays, and trying to go and beat the shit out of them and hurt them and this and that, because it was already happening and it would have been even worse, you know? So they tried this thing with, oh, the blacks and the whites and the new Jim Crow. Once again, I've posted videos before. I don't think most people really are going around going like, oh, he's black, oh, he's white, or this and that, and all this racism. Mm-mm. This is something that is being put forth by media on both sides. On both sides. Both sides do it. One does it more than the other, but both sides are doing this shit. They're playing this game. It's a ratings game. At the end of the day, it's all about money. It's sensationalism. That's what it's really about. But a lot of the times, you're going to get your real news from YouTube, from sources, meaning like people that are actually taking the time to do real research and just putting facts out there and letting you make a decision. But in this particular instance, this man comes out and is just saying, like, trying to, I'm a magician, okay? And fuck, do I know misdirection? But this guy, Jesus, this guy's like fucking Houdini, I swear to God. This man comes out with amazing misdirection because tomorrow is September 11th. So all the focus is going to be on Afghanistan and everything that just happened over there, the disaster that was, the pulling out of Afghanistan. Fuck, I've never seen a worse pullout than the chick that I thought I got pregnant when I pulled out. I swear. I was like, damn, I pulled out. I know I pulled out, but no, it turned out I actually didn't screw it up. I don't have any kids. I've been very, very fortunate in my life. But here's the thing. Like I said, guys, this is a misdirection, total misdirect to have had that speech today because it deflects from the total incompetence in which the pullout was handled. So instead, let's do what we always do. Let's blame other people and let's get you guys out there to fight amongst yourselves. That's right, because as long as you're fighting amongst yourselves, you won't have any time to pay attention to what's really going on and the real people guilty for all the shit going on and around the country right now, which is them. That's right, it's them, guys. The problem is not us on either side. We're just people, and everybody kind of wants the same thing. Just want to make a little money, have a little bit of extra time, maybe spend some time with the family, things like that. Buy a little thing here and there, go out every so often. We're just people trying to get along, just doing our own thing. Kind of want to be left alone also. I think a lot of people just kind of want to do their thing and be left alone to their own devices. And that's it. But these people don't want that. They don't want what you want. They want to control you. They want more. They want power. Most people don't really want power. You just want to do your own thing and be left alone. But these people do. They're fucking sick. Really, they're sick. And so what ends up happening is this: they turn you against each other so you don't see what they're actually doing. That's the misdirect. The misdirect today was how terrible the people who don't get the vaccine are and how they're the cause of everything. No, they are not. Folks, listen, if you actually got your jab and you're good, then why do you give a shit what anybody else does? Let me tell you something. The AIDS epidemic, I always go back to AIDS because it's something that relates to a community that I'm a part of. So, not really a part of in that way, but just, I'm involved in, and here's the thing: there are things that go on that most people never hear of. There's an event called communion. Yeah, it's called communion. Very, very religious, of course. That's maybe because most of the people are on their knees during this fucking event doing shit. But the reality is, this event is held at different like sex clubs, all over the country. I think it actually goes worldwide. It's a big event where everybody goes and fucks around without condoms. Yeah, without condoms. So, AIDS isn't gone. I mean, there's prevention and people don't, die as often as they used to, but AIDS is there. And it's not just AIDS, there's all kinds of other shit. But people are doing this. And it's funny because a lot of times this event is actually a fundraiser for AFAN. Go figure. They donate money to prevent AIDS, yet everybody's fucking around without condoms. And most people that are actually at these events are actually positive. Like I said, I've been there. I've seen the events. I'm not personally, I'm not a no condom person, but I've been to these events. I'm fucked up. But here's the thing, guys. My point is, there's nobody in there going like, oh, you people are spreading this and doing this. No, no. Nobody's trying to, divide any of the communities in that way. Uh, and as a matter of fact, on places like Grindr, there's a thing where like, oh, don't discriminate against positive people. There is actually a thing that comes up that actually says like, oh, it's not fair that you discriminate against people who are positive. If you're not positive and they are, you should still treat them, properly because, they have a right to relationships also and this and that. And okay, well, technically, if you're vaccinated, you should be okay, right? If it works and everything. They said that, oh, the people in the ICU are all unvaccinated. Listen, if you're in the ICU and you're unvaccinated, you're fucked. That's your problem. You decided not to take the vaccine. You end up in the ICU. That's your problem. Just like me, I've always said it. You know what? If I'm out fucking around and I'm doing things wrong, and let's say that I'm fucking around without a condom and I get AIDS, I don't want anybody to fucking feel sorry for me. I don't want anybody spending money on me or go, oh, poor David. Oh, he got AIDS. No, I got AIDS because I was fucking around and I was being irresponsible about it, and it's my own problem, and I'll deal with it just the same. So the same thing that I tell these people, if you're unvaccinated, you go out there and you get fucking corona or whatever, and you don't get over it, which most people actually that are not fucking fat as fuck or old, they pretty much get over it. There's a small percentage that probably don't, but most of them have had underlying conditions. And if you don't get over it, you end up in the fucking ICU, and then actually, as a matter of fact, you end up fucking dying. That's your fucking problem. That's your problem, dude. You took the risk. You didn't want to get the vaccine. That's your problem. Why do these people give a fuck? If they don't like you so much because you're causing all this, wouldn't it be better then that all the unvaccinated people have died? Right? So leave them the fuck alone. Leave them alone. If they want to get it, they get it. If they don't, they don't. What has happened now is that now by doing this, that speech that he gave today, more people are going to start fucking fighting amongst themselves. Oh, you're vaccinated, I'm vaccinated. You're going to create this other kind of division now. So much for, uniting the country. I mean, this is creating way more division. But not only that, guys, on top of all that, you also have the issue that now people trust the vaccine even less. If you went to go buy a car, you were interested in the car, you're ready to buy the car, and the guy suddenly like says, oh, if you take it, I'll drop the price, and then he starts pushing it on you, whatever. Now suddenly you're going to look at that car and go, why does he want to get rid of that car so bad? I was going to buy it, but now he got me thinking, that's exactly what has happened. If you had just left people the fuck alone, everybody had gotten vaccinated, it'd be fine. But you started with your incentives and giving people money and this and that, and then now you're threatening them. Oh, see, now all you're going to do is you're going to create a bigger pushback. You're going to get people that maybe even were ready. Now they're even going to go even further away from it. So that's too bad, guys. But just all this is for is to get you guys to hopefully wake up and realize that the problem is them. They're the ones causing this division, and they're doing it because they want to misdirect you from all the bullshit they're doing, all the spending they're doing. Everybody thinks that, oh, it's all good, it's gonna be taxing the rich. Dude, don't be fucking stupid. Sooner or later it will trickle down to you. There's no such thing as a free lunch. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to go ahead and give you this quick rant, and yeah, we'll see where this is going to lead, but it's not a good place. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to a good place. And for anyone who thought that you wouldn't get to see this kind of stuff happen in your lifetime, we're getting there. We're getting there. And anyways, as I always say, keep up the good fight, and remember, slut lives matter. See ya.